This is a great story from when I was with the kids' mum and the horrible Sunday routine of having to go to her parents for Sunday dinner, which is practically every sodding Sunday. And it was always the same routine, and you could time your watch by it. And it was stunningly boring, and you just couldn't wait to get away. I don't know how many of you had the same experience, probably squillions and millions of you. But this particular lunchtime, Sunday lunch was particularly funny. Way back with my oldest son, Thomas, who's only a little lad, he's probably still in his high chair. And you could talk to him, get little bits of conversation. He's growing up, quite comical. And Ellen's mum thought she'd do something different from the usual joint of beef or chicken. We'll have fajitas this time, chicken fajitas. And they were very nice, she was a good cook. And everybody's wolfing them down. She's looking about, she's got more ready, of course. Overfed everybody. It was one thing she was good at. But comes the best bit. I mean, the conversation around the table is absolutely dire. And it's usually kids' mum and her mum just chatting away about everyday stuff between themselves, catching up, even though they've been on the phone practically every night for the week. They're still yattering about something. Her dad's boring as hell. He's had a triple bypass in the past, and you've got to be careful what you say to him because he's easily agitated. And I can't tell him any of my exciting stories because he's like, oh, that sounds a bit dangerous. Yeah, that's why I did it, because it was fun, Oh, you don't want, he was literally like that Harry Enfield character. Oh, you don't want to do that, Lived in a lived in a world wrapped in cotton wool, bless him. So he was sort of all conversation, he was grumpy. And then there was his sister there, who was great. And you could get a decent bit of laugh out of her, but she was great on conversation. And each week she would say the same thing. And that was comical as well. She'd be tucking into the main dish with its chicken or beef part of the way through the meal. Conversation's dead, so she tries her famous line. Nice bit of meat, Shell. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, I bought it from Tesco. And everyone's dying in the conversation. Oh, God, we're talking about the price of meat now. Oh, God. Just sit there, man. Just eat my bait. So anyway, we got through all these sonic fajitas, and kids, what do you call it, Shirley's offering now, does anybody want any more? And this is this great moment now. We're coming to it. And she says, would anybody like any more Vag-eaters? And I looked at the kid's mum, and she looked back at me and did she just, she did. And of course I couldn't help myself in these moments. I picked up on her faux pas. And was there more Vegetas to be had? And Helen, as the kid's mum, she's glaring at me. She's already cracking because her mum said Vegeta. And she said, oh, I've got loads of them. She says, hold on a minute. And I turned to Thomas with Helen watching over the table and says, Thomas, would you like another one of Grandma's Vegetas? He went, no. Helen just collapsed laughing. When you're at school and you're not supposed to laugh. And she, I'm going to get a drink of water. And she zapped into the kitchen. And she ran the tap, maybe opened the back door, and I definitely heard her just biting fist burst out laughing. That kind of thing. It was the turning to Thomas that finished her off, wasn't it? And I did it, of course, I just played into the moment, Her mum said, just had no idea she'd slipped up and said Vag-eaters. We didn't eat fajitas for a long time after that one. You know, if Helen ever suggested, "Do you have fajitas?" Oh, you mean Vag-eaters? No, no, no. Because every time, I'm just going to think it's Grandma's Vegeta, and. Hey, if he'd only been there, that was brilliant. That made a dull day. That just put the cherry on the cake of a very boring afternoon with your partner's parents, for God's sake. Potential in-laws, which thankfully for me never happened. We never did get married, for the right reasons. That's another story, though. But yeah, Thomas, would you like another one of Grandma's Veg-eaters? No, in almost horror. Natural born comedian, that boy. Right, that's enough of Vegeta's. Catch you next time.